2099, Shadows of Satoshi. Chapter 4. The Sphinx's Riddles. In the aftermath of their incursion into the blockchain repository, the team regrouped in the clandestine comfort of their hideout. The room hummed with the electricity of anticipation. They stood on the precipice of unveiling a secret that could alter the course of their struggle. It was time for Sphinx to unravel the enigma of Satoshi's legacy. Sphinx's domain was a sanctum of screens and scrolls of ancient code, a digital oracle's lair. Their eyes, alight with the reflection of cascading data, were fixated on the labyrinthine structure of the blockchain. The secret, as they believed, lay encrypted within its deepest layer, a treasure locked away by riddles only the worthy could solve. The team gathered around as Sphinx initiated the odyssey through the blockchain's convoluted pathways. Phoenix's fingers were stilled for once, her role relegated to that of a watchful protector over the network's integrity. Wraith's presence flickered through the subsystems, an ever-vigilant guardian against any trace of intrusion. Shadow paced behind them, his mind working through strategies and contingencies. The blockchain was an intricate tapestry of cryptographic threads, each block a knot of puzzles and traps. Sphinx approached each with a philosopher's patience and a hacker's cunning. The first was a series of algorithmic mazes, their solutions shifting like quicksilver under Sphinx's deft touch. As they navigated through, the digital walls of the maze seemed to whisper ancient secrets, known only to them. Next came the cryptographic conundrums, strings of numbers and letters that twisted into themselves like Ouroboros. Sphinx's mind danced through the possibilities, their fingers scribing the keys to unravel the cipher. With each successful decipherment, the blockchain yielded, revealing deeper layers of complexity and challenge. The third trial was a hall of mirrors, reflections of code that imitated and mocked the original. Here, Sphinx's resolve was tested as they sifted through the illusions, seeking the kernel of truth hidden within the lies. It was a game of shadows and subtleties, where the slightest misstep could lead them astray. As they delved deeper, the riddles grew more profound, touching on the philosophical underpinnings of cryptography and freedom. They encountered puzzles that were not just to be solved but understood, each solution a revelation of the blockchain's nature and its creator's intent. Phoenix watched as Sphinx's hands slowed, their brow furrowed in concentration. The riddles were speaking to something beyond the blockchain, to the very heart of why they all had joined the rebellion. It was a testament to their cause, a reminder that their fight was not just against the tangible chains of corporate control, but also against the intangible fetters of ignorance and complacency. Suddenly, Sphinx stilled, their fingers hovering over the console. The final riddle lay before them, a question that seemed to echo from the genesis of the blockchain itself. It was a riddle that asked for more than intellect. It demanded wisdom. Sphinx turned to their companions, their eyes reflecting a depth of knowledge that went beyond code and data. They spoke, and their words were the pieces of the puzzle falling into place, revealing the path to Satoshi's secret. Together, they input the final answer, a collective breath held between them. The blockchain responded, its layers peeling back to expose the core. There, hidden in the Genesis block, was the pathway to Satoshi's secret, a map to a new future, a blueprint for freedom. The Sphinx's riddles were a crucible, and in solving them, the team had forged themselves anew. They now stood ready to take the next step in their rebellion, armed with the knowledge that would empower their cause. The riddles had been answered, but the journey was far from